Hey everyone, it's Jenny, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a haul. I went to CVS and picked up some makeup. I couldn't resist. It's mostly Wet n Wild, and I think I have one product from e.l.f. I know at CVS they had Wet n Wild products were buy one get one half off. And Wet n Wild's not all that expensive, so I figured now would be the time to try some of their products. Which I've tried some of their products, but this is some of the newer stuff, like the Photo Focus Foundation, which I'm wearing. So let's get into it. First thing I got was the Photo Focus Foundation, because this has been all over YouTube. So this would be one thing that YouTube made me buy. I got it in the shade Soft Ivory. It wasn't the very lightest one that they had, because the very lightest one that they had seemed awfully, like even more white than what I would use. And again, everybody's seen the little spatula on here, which I do not like. I don't like the spatula. I would rather it just come like this, and I could, you know, put it on my beauty blender or on the back of my hand. And it does have sort of I don't want to say odd smell or unique smell. It smells like foundation, but different. Not foundation that's gone bad, but foundation that's a little bit different. And let's see if I can just show you the consistency on my hand here. Like I said, I don't like the spatula. That's what it looks like. And then, you know, it does have, I would say, medium coverage. I wouldn't say this is full coverage, but it is medium coverage, and I kind of like that. Sometimes I like a little sheer coverage. Sometimes I like a little bit more. This is a little bit more than sheer coverage, so medium coverage on that. Like you can see my hand there. It does dry down rather quickly, so you have to work fast with this. I made the mistake and used way too much. But once it dries, it doesn't have that smell. It's just in the liquid, when it's still in its liquid form. Once you rub it in, like I said, it does have decent coverage. It does dry down quick. It does have a sort of a matte finish. It's not super matte like the Urban Decay All Nighter, which I consider that like super matte. So I do like to make sure I'm moisturizing stuff before I put this stuff on. And then I did get the Photo Focus concealer, and I got it in the lightest shade that they had, which was light ivory. So soft ivory and light ivory, which on here, it almost looks a tad bit darker than the foundation, but really it's not. I'm wearing this too, and it's really nice. I really like it. Don't have anything bad to say about it. Doesn't have a smell or anything, so I really do like that. Another thing that I really do like too, and again I am wearing, is the Photo Focus pressed powder. So it just looks like that, just regular powder, and it's very, I almost want to say velvety. It's got like a very velvety texture, which I really like. So once you get your foundation and concealer on, and just use this to mesh it all together, it looks really good. So I think I really like these two the best. Now the foundation I like, and it is a great price for a foundation. Usually I think $5.99 was what it was, how much it ran. So compared to other drugstore foundations, which are usually at least $7.99, this is pretty good. Another thing I bought, and I haven't been too happy with this, is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette, which it looks like this. It kind of looks like, you know, you got your blush and then your highlight strips, but it's just very sort of chunky, but that may just be the first layer. That's kind of what it looks like there. It's very faint, which now it's just very chunky. That's the only way I can really think to describe it. I'm trying to do each shade here for you so you can really see, which I'm working around with it. Not my favorite thing. I don't want to give up on it yet, but if anybody else has used this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette. Let me know if you have any tips or tricks for it, because it's just so pretty, but it's just not working out for me the way that I want it to. So let me know in the comments below. Another thing, this is something that is not e.l.f., or not e.l.f., not Wet n Wild, but is e.l.f. It's the e.l.f. Aqua Beauty Molten Liquid Eyeshadow. I've faintly seen this on YouTube. I'm surprised more people are not talking about these. These are amazing. I want one in every color imaginable. They're so easy to use, so easy to blend. You can mix them with other shadows. I'm going to try to swatch this on my hand right here. But like I said, it's just so pretty. I know this looks really light and it's on the back of my wrist here, but I don't know, I just love it. It's such a great, if you're going for just sort of a simple look for these, if you're using it for just like, you know, one eyeshadow. Like I said, you can mix it with other eyeshadows and really make it pop. Really great formula. Like I said, I would buy these in all the different colors that they have. Now, back to Wet n Wild. I've got 2 lip liners right here. I got one in Pink Flamingos. I love the movie Pink Flamingos. If anybody else has watched it, give this video a thumbs up. No, it's a good movie. It's crazy, but it's a good movie. It's a nice, I kind of sort of wanted a nude. I didn't really have a nude lip liner. Let's see if I can. And these are just the creamiest lip liners ever. And the other one I got was in Never Petal Down. I had a thing for pink stuff. I guess with spring coming up and everything's all pink and there's yellow and just bright colors. And that's another one right there. But these are great, and they are not, I think $1.99 or something. I mean, something amazingly cheap. So definitely, if you see these, pick these up. They are totally worth it. And again, something else everybody's talked about on YouTube, the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Liquid Lipsticks. I got it in the shade Nice to Fuchsia and Oh My Dolly. Now, it seems like the formulas on these are a tad bit different. The Oh My Dolly, this stayed on all day long. I didn't have an issue with it. It took me a little bit to even get it off. This right here, it faded and it didn't want to, it had a slip to it, I should say. So I don't know if it's me, if the formulas aren't all the same, but let me get you a swatch of each. That's Oh My Dolly, and it is just beautiful. And then this is Nice to Fuchsia, which, like I said, Nice to Fuchsia is a little bit darker, so I don't know if maybe that's what the issue was. Did anybody else find that with their Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Liquid Lipsticks? But they're very beautiful, I will say that, and I would like to try more. And then finally, two nail polishes I got were the Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel, which I'm actually wearing. This is Coral Support, and for all you Walking Dead fans, yes, coral. No, it's actually coral. Coral, the color coral, but not coral if you've seen the memes. Anywho's, that's the color I actually have on my fingers, and I love it. Pretty, vibrant. Did have to use 2 coats. And the other one I got was Pinky Swear, which is a real light pink, which I love this color. I had a nail polish like this in the Formula X, but I lost it. But yeah, these were inexpensive too. Something to try. Beautiful. I've had this on for 3 days now, no chips, so give that the 2 thumbs up. So that's everything for my makeup haul, which had mostly Wet n Wild and 1 e.l.f. item. Like I said, tell me if you have any suggestions for the Mega Glow Illuminating, and tell me what you like. Have you tried it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I always like to know what everybody's thinking on these products. So with that, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give my video a big thumbs up, and I hope everybody has a fabulous day. Bye.